everybody, welcome back to E Cubed. Today, a very good expression, don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. The gun. So there's a gun on the ground and you jump over it, but no, don't jump the gun. No, that's not what it means. Now, I want you to think of the Olympics. Ah, yes. And think about the track events. And think about the 100-meter race. So you've got all the runners, they're lined up, they're ready to go. And when do they start? When do they start? That's right. There's a starter, and he has a gun, and he shoots, and everybody starts. But sometimes people start before he shoots the gun. And that is jumping the gun. Is it okay to jump the gun? Is it okay to start before the gun goes off? No, it's not. So we say don't jump the gun. Don't start too soon. Don't be hasty. Wait. Make sure it's the right time to start. Let's check out our dialogue. My garden is ruined. I told you not to jump the gun. But it was so warm last week. Yeah, and snow this week. May is the month to plant. Last week in the Chicago area where my sister lives, it was really nice. It was in Fahrenheit in the 60s. It was very, very nice. And today, a week later, they had snow. Snow in Chicago. Yeah, it's the middle of April. It is the middle of April, and there is snow in Chicago. That's I feel sorry for my sister and everybody else in Chicago. But when we think about April, if you have a garden, maybe a vegetable garden or a flower garden, people who like gardening like to start as soon as possible. So 60 degrees is really nice. That's great gardening weather. So people are outside putting their carrots and their beans and their corn in the garden. It's great. And then it snows. And this is not good for a garden. The chance for the plants to die is very high. It's a very high chance. Oh boy. So if anybody has started a garden in the Chicago area, I will pray that your garden survives the snow today. They jumped the gun. They planted their garden too soon. There's kind of a rule. If you have a garden, wait to the last part of April, maybe even May. That's the safest time to plant a garden. Don't jump the gun. Don't plant the garden too early. Let's say you met a new woman or met a new man and you fall in love. Oh, I'm in love. I love this person. And it's been a week and already you're thinking about marriage and children. What should we name our first child? Do you want a boy or a girl? Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. Don't start thinking about marriage and thinking about children before it's time. Wait. Jumping the gun, sometimes you'll get lucky, but almost always you won't get lucky. So, start when it's time. Don't jump the gun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. My garden is ruined. I told you not to jump the gun. But it was so warm last week. Yeah, and snow this week. May is the month to plant. My My garden is ruined. I told you not to jump the gun, but it was so warm last week. Yeah, and snow this week. May is the month to plant. My garden is ruined. I told you not to jump the gun, but it was so warm last week. Yeah, and snow this week. May is the month to plant.